Three, two, one. Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Sam Sugar with AAAPG, and we're today talking to Alan Danowitz, who is in New York. Alan has been involved in a guardianship of himself since the age of 18. And Alan, maybe you can tell us a little bit more about that.
Okay. When I was a child, I inherited some funds from my grandparents and my relatives. And upon turning 18, after I graduated high school, my parents and two of their associates, Kenneth and Irma Herzog, filed this guardianship over my person and my property. That being said, I was not given the opportunity to appear in court to contest it, nor was I served the proper paperwork from the court either.
Were you in any way incapacitated at that point?
No, Dr. Sam, I was not.
Have you ever been incapacitated in any way?
No, Dr. Sam, I have not.
So this fulfills our definition of an abusive or improper or exploitative guardianship. You've already mentioned money. I presume that there was a significant amount of money in play in this guardianship?
That is correct.
And there continues to be?
That is correct.
Now, how old are you now?
I'm 38.
So for 20 years, you've been in a guardianship. Have you, during that entire time, tried to get out of the guardianship?
I have, yes.
Tell me, I know you have. Tell me some of the ways that you've tried.
Well, I contacted numerous attorneys by email. I've motioned the court. I've filed in the Supreme Court as well, and I experienced a lot of damages in the process of attempting to resolve this.
You're talking not just monetary damages. You're talking about emotional damage. Have you been ever threatened physically?
Yes, I have.
How were you threatened physically, and why?
Most recently, I was falsely arrested and I was falsely imprisoned. And while I was in custody, the officers they said that give him the battery acid. After I was released, and I got my vehicle out of the impound, there's battery acid all over my bag that's contained my medicine. And
this medicine is critical medicine for you, I presume.
That is correct, yes. It's imperative that I have that for my health.
What district court are we talking about?
Well, this is the Suffolk County Surrogates Court. The false arrest and false imprisonment occurred immediately after I went in there and attempted to present my motion to the judge. I was given a court date for December 18th. My mother was notified immediately after I left, and I was stopped by the police on false charges and detained for 48 hours.
Right out of the courthouse?
Right out of the courthouse, literally within an hour after I left.
And this has happened to you before, correct?
7 times within the past year.
You've been arrested and detained 7 times. Have you committed any crimes during that period?
No, I have not.
Have you been accused by law enforcement, or is there any rational reason for you to be incarcerated?
No, there is not. I'd also like to bring to your attention 2 cases in the United States Supreme Court. One is Jackson versus Indiana. The other is Medina versus California.
And why are they relevant?
According to the United States Supreme Court law, it is illegal for an incapacitated person to be detained and arrested.
Actually, it should be impossible. for a person who's incapacitated to be detained or arrested. But I'm just curious about why you are continue to be considered incapacitated. You're clearly not.
Yes, the reason is corrupt. This continues to go on because my parents and their associates want to justify the fact that they stole my property from me.
We're talking about millions of dollars.
Yes, it is substantial amount.
Okay.
My connection is becoming unstable again. I have to apologize.
We're doing the best we can. What is it that you would like to accomplish by having people look at this video?
Well, for one, I would like to expose the corruption that's been occurring within our judicial system in regards to the fraudulent guardian. And I would also like to hopefully reach a resolution. I've been handling my case pro se, which has been very difficult for me, and I've accrued a number of damages in the process. So I'm lucky to be alive right now.
I see that. So you're also looking to see if there is a lawyer out there somewhere who can help you.
I apologize, Dr. Sam. Can you repeat that statement, please?
Yeah, I know. I apologize to our viewers because unfortunately our internet connection from New York apparently is in and out. You're looking to find a lawyer to help you, correct?
That is correct. Yes, sir.
Okay. What's the best way, if there is a lawyer who is willing to help you, whether it's pro bono or for a delayed payment, what's the best way to reach you?
I can be reached by email. My email address is federaljack. That's just as it sounds, FEDERALJACK @gmx.com. I can also be reached by telephone, 323-961-0003. I currently have an upcoming court date in the Suffolk County Surrogates Court on December 18th, which is in approximately 4 days from now. I also have a case filed in the United States Supreme Court on grounds of fraud as well.
Well, I doubt whether anybody is going to be able to do anything with the Supreme Court, but I'm hopeful that when this interview is disseminated, that it will reach the eyes and ears of someone who might be able to help you. You should know you're not alone. We have a whole army of victims that are just trying desperately to find a way to fight this ravenous system. And although your case is particularly egregious, there are plenty more just like it. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you have the possibility of helping Alan, he and I have been in contact multiple times before, and I've reached the end of my resources. If you're out there and can help him, his contact information he gave earlier, and both of us, Alan and I, want to thank you in advance if you can help. Alan, any last words?
Well, thank you, Dr. Sam, and thank you guys for having me on today.
You're welcome, and let's hope the new year is a better one for you.
Happy holidays, Dr. Sam.
Thank you. Bye-bye.